Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
We have already started here.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
Anthony. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, some tackle that. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Swings it across. Araujo clears it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Szczesny. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vermeer. This is De Jong. Pedri engages and forces him off the ball.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, given away. And the shot! And he's found the net! First blood drawn. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's had it nicked away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Oh, super ball! Jimenez. Gavi to Mark Roca. Gavi goes on a charge down the left. Played in deep, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rafinha.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Rafinha is onto this. They want to be quick to recover this. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Kubasi proves too strong. Anthony had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Araujo. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a shot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! That's a lovely, delicate pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Driving forward. Anthony in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Vermin. Look at the space here. Al Kubasi goes sliding in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement. And they've got a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri gets into some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. Vermin.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see...
Oh, what has happened here? Lofted upfield. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's in a great position here. Here comes the cross. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Rafinha! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rafinha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
El dorsal 16, el dorsal 9, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14,
Pedri.
el dorsal 28, el dorsal
Yeah, we get to
10.
see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance to deliver. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Aims beyond the defence. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that was vital. Isco. And it's Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Anthony. Araujo. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? We've got a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a super give and go. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile, the decision is made, late drama. To increase the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Jimenez. Araujo. There's the shot! It's in! Deep into injury time! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here. There's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Diego Llorente finds himself in the starting lineup. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And this is for... Chance for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Gavi. Now it's Isco. Now it's Anthony. Now this could be a chance. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got his cross in. In comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. It's a promising position. Hangs in a cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Balde gets good distance on it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, can he get onto this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has not gone well. That's a sharp pass. And here's Isco. Decent chance! And it's been shipped out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found some space. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Well, would you believe that?
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Chance, surely! Isco. And here's the chance to counter. Araujo is onto this. Araujo
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
picked out brilliantly. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Araujo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Amrabat. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's a throw-in. And he's in on Anthony! Oh, another save.
Anthony really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And he can clear it away. Spread out to the left. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Forlan. Jimenez calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. Now it's Forlan. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
That's beautifully weighted.
Nicked it back promptly. Koundé is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
He's got away.
And he's heaved it away.
Julie really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just made...
Shoots! And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And he's got the beating of his man. It's Hazard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona get their fourth corner.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Isco. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly...
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. De Jong. Mbappe. Threads one in. Now it's Anthony.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chips it through. Shot could be on. He's beaten the line. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Played out to the right. And here's Mbappe. And it's made its way to it. And the finish! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
El dorsal 10. Forlan. Forlan.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Tries to play it through. Anthony is in a really good position out wide. Goes for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yep, it's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Casa. Será reemplazado
It's
por
their second corner of the game.
9. Messi.
They've played it short. And here's Anthony. Oh, nice touch. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great ball, and it's Isco! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it into space. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Pedri. Look at the space here. Can he finish? He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Araujo. And he's found a way past. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Ferran Torres. And Ferran Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's found a way through. Played in with purpose. He's looking wide. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Rudiger cuts it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Not the most accurate pass.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Gavi.
descuento.
Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a little off target. Christensen. Amrabat. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good strength. Diego Llorente gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome, A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly.
And it was all yellow. What a sight it is here at the famous Estadio Azteca. Anyone out there not in one of those famous Club America shirts would feel almost naked here. We have already started here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Might want to be careful there.
Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Gavi. He's through here.
Face to face with... Oh, shooting chance!
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Mkhitaryan.
Araujo. Shot a goal! We've got a goal!
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Número 4.
Club America penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Serginho's cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. That has not gone well.
And here's Drogba.
Mkhitaryan.
Look at the Drogba! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Internacional grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Can he finish? International! And the comeback is complete. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shoots! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Mendes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nuno Mendes, he's got away. Nuno Mendes, a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Koundé. Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he's in on, tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gavi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Internacional have a free kick. Mendy has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Beckham providing an outlet on... He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these...
It's true! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Club America are now down to 8 following the sending off. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Beckham! And the keeper threw out a limb. Well, he's felt that, hasn't it? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Gavi. And it's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Número 20.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Señoras y señores, queremos pedirles su apoyo para nuestra Fundación Solidaria Internacional.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
It's a promising position. Lofted in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Caught offside that time. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Club America have their second corner now. Rice with the short one. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. That's been slipped through. Now that... Oh, here we go. Oh, look at the space here. It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Convertido en el minuto 53.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. And it's Mkhitaryan. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Now Van Bouten. Oh, terrible pass. Big chance. Must be. There's the shot. That takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific header, off the post. Cleared without complication.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.314.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Internacional are at the peak of their powers. He's had a shot! Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, super ball. And Beckham! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gavi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gavi. And it's Mkhitaryan. It's a threatening ball. Serginho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Club America are going to be forced to play the rest of the game with just 7. Decent progress down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to cross. Araujo, pass somewhat off target. Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Cross needs... He's got full! High and ultimately harmless.
Internacional really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. And a chance! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Drogba. Good, strong mid. It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, smashing header! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Torres. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Beckham. Beckham. He's free, he has chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Oh, he's off, and you know what that means? Well, the law states that once you're down to 6 men, the match cannot be allowed to continue. Many thanks to Jim.